Good morning. Today we're going to be hauling some grain. Last video we finished up our rolling harrow and we got a little bit of grain left in the bin, unfortunately. Anyway, we're going to be getting the dump trailer off. We finished hauling line for the year. Dad is just cleaning up the hog lot now. I'm going to get this unlatched, get hooked up to the Wilson, and yeah, start hauling grain. I was talking to Dad a little bit, and I think what we're going to do, there's still a lot of grain in that bin, as you can see. It's really piled up on the sides, but it's not wet. I mean, it's 15%, like exactly. So I'm not sure why it's doing that, but I think the game plan is, instead of taking our time and sweeping that thing all out, you know, I mean, we need to go. The combine needs to roll. So what we're going to do is get this cave down, get the sweep going, let it run a couple times, and just call it good. We normally take a broom to it, a shovel, and get it all nice and neat, but there's going to be corn back in that bin in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So okay, next order of business should probably be fuel. Actually, I don't even remember where I'm going. This isn't my grain, so this is Dad's. I don't remember if he's going to the local terminal or if he's going all the way up to the ethanol plant. Should probably call him. So that's for first order of business, and then probably fuel. Okay, well, good news. We are finally done hauling grain out of here. It's time to get things ready for harvest. We're going to be bringing the 8360 into the shop so I can get my shelves put in and stuff like that, and monitors, you name it. And then I believe we'll be working on the combine, but I guess we'll go find out. We'll see what he's up to. It's also starting to rain. We haven't had rain in like 40 days. We're pretty well ready to roll on some beans. We're hoping to get the 50 acres around the house cut, just because those are seed beans, and it would be nice if we could just get those out of the way. That way we don't have to clean the combine or anything like that after cutting different beans. We can get those out of the way, don't have to clean the combine because we don't care, and then just keep running and rolling. That would be fantastic. Yep, sounds like I was correct. We're gonna go ahead and get the combine over in front of the shed. We gotta put the feeder house chain in. Chopper knives, I believe, need changed. Everything else went to the shop, and they went ahead and put in. So it should be ready after that. Just change the oil too. We told them we could do that, you know. I think we might be able to change the oil. So go ahead and let her rip after I get a bucket, I guess.
I don't know how many gallons it holds.
Wouldn't it like 13 gallon or something like that?
I don't know. We better find out. I'm going to start rounding up. I'd say at least 2.
Rounding up buckets, that might be the hardest part. You ready? Where'd he go? Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
Is it running?
Yep. Very dull. Those were just kind of hammering. They weren't actually chopping.
You can set.
That's wonderful.
That is not the same size. I want to see what they've got for a bushing system and all that.
Yeah, those are a little junk.
Yeah, they're shot.
Just need to put it in neutral, right?
Yeah, probably.
Should be able to turn it now.
I can, but you may have to put it back in gear.
Keep it from turning.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's in gear now. That's what those loud banging noises are. Those fan noise. I thought it was these banging.
Well, it is. See back here?
They would hit that too, yeah.
Yeah, it's when it's...
Yeah, gotcha.
That's what you're not used to because the case didn't have that.
No, I was like, my gosh, something sounds wrong. But yeah, it's those mostly banging around that I hear. Are we ever going to get this back in?
Sure.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
I can't really... Oh, hold on. Let me get over to you. Okay. Okay.
I'm sure that's just dirt. Can you wait a minute?
I'm right there. Okay. Should go up there now.
Okay. You got to wait a minute. Was there a bushing or something on this end?
Yeah, right there.
Of course there was.
Didn't I tell you it'd take like 5 minutes to get this thing just flipped over?
Yeah.
That was easy. I'm gonna assume that's where those go. Doesn't really tell me. It might tell me, I just haven't read the instructions, I guess is what I should really say. Installation instructions not included. Okay, well, that's why I haven't read them. Just realized I got this in here, and I have a shelf that needs to go in the corner. So I gotta take those back out and put the shelf in now. We got the globe, obviously, that still needs to go on the tractor, but this is all the junk that has got to go in there. Yikes. Right now all we need is the scale head really for the grain cart and the cab cam. So I don't have to put all this in now. I can wait until winter, which I may do. But yeah, this is all going to be put in for spring. There we go. I think we're good. I mean, we can run harvest the way that it is. It should have stopped raining by now. We should be able to start working on the combine, because I do believe that I've got all this done. I got to do this data sync yet, and get all of our maps and boundaries put into this monitor, but we're inside the shop right now, and unfortunately the combine is still behind me, and we got the wrong oil filters. We thought they were canister filters. They were spin-ons. We just never checked. And anyway, today is Sunday, so of course they're closed. Usually they're open during harvest hours on Sundays, but it's raining, so there the combine sets because it has no oil in it. I could try to move it if I wanted to blow up the engine, but yeah, so this really can't move out, so I can't do the data sync. We really just got to finish everything we can on there until Monday morning when we can get the right filters and then put the oil back in it. I wish I could get this thing hooked up to the cart. I really do. That way it would just be ready to go. But I can't, because the combine's in the way. So you're pulling on the slats first.
I figured it might as well.
Yeah.
We got to make sure we're going the right way here. Okay, maybe a hair further, but they're trying to fall.
Yeah, you want to get those ones hooked up first? Okay, 45.5 quarts, which is going to be, it's a 2.5 gallon. We're looking at 10 quarts per jug. So 4 jugs and a partial. Now I just need a gallon and 1.5 quarts, so 1.3 gallons. I think the easiest way to go about that is actually using something I can measure with, since, you know, they give you these markers, but no sight gauge or anything, so I really have no clue where I'm at. So we're just gonna dump in a gallon here and then do 1/3 of a gallon. Takes a little longer, but at least I won't be overfilling it. Well, I got the oil in the combine. It is now like 4 o'clock or something, 4 p.m. Had a couple salesmen show up, which is fine, but that just kind of killed the whole day. Another thing we're gonna have to do is kind of notice some oil leaks on the 8360 here. And so we're gonna change some O-rings. You can see the oil sitting here. Minor details, but this crankcase vent has actually got oil running down it. Not good. It is malfunctioned, plugged, whatever you want to call it. So we just bought a whole new one. I believe is in this box. We're just going to replace it. Hopefully that doesn't mean that you know, it's got some failed rings or something and is going to need an overhaul soon. That would be bad, but yeah. So we got a few things to do on this yet. And we're not done with this either. The combine should be buttoned up by the time it gets dark though. Change the fuel filters now, and then finish putting the slats on the gathering chain on the front there. And then it can get the heck out of the front of the shop.
I'll put it in cup oil. That's very tight.
Should be good. Just push it out and lift. we get all the visitors and it's not raining, and then when finally everyone leaves, it starts raining. Is it done?
Yeah, that's it.
So I can wash it now.
No, we're gonna just change.
Okay, time to wash the combine finally. I have had this stuff advertised to me about 1,000 times every day. So we're gonna see how good it works. Supposedly you just spray it on, leave it on for 15 minutes. You don't gotta scrub or nothing. It just lays on there and then you wash it off and it's supposed to be clean. So I guess we'll find out. Well, last night when I was washing this thing, it honestly got too dark. I couldn't see what I was doing. I was wondering what kind of job I did. This was the last side I did, and man, it is looking clean. The feeder house is all cleaned off. I mean, there's no black spots all over it anymore. I'm happy. Wonderful.